Thank you, Anisha, for the introduction. Okay. A very good morning and welcome to this session. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready to do what? Listen. Today, ready to raise the bar. Who said that? Well done. All right. Okay, so today we are going to do some activities and we are going to focus on one specific area. And what's the area? Personality profiling. Yes? So who are you? Which group do you belong to? What are your talents? What are your attributes? What are your strengths? Which areas you need to focus on a little bit more? Which area you are weak in? Which area you need to strengthen? Which area not so good that you have to try to get rid of so that you become the best? Okay? Not only for yourself, but also working in a new environment. Can understand my English?
Yes.
Am I speaking too fast? No. All right. So just perfect?
Yes.
Great. So there are 4 types of personalities. One is called a D, one is called an I, one is called an X, one is called a C. So you will find out which group you belong to. Anybody has done this before? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, already clever. So y'all can be my assistants. Okay, so to help me during the activities. So now what I want you to do is work in teams, work in groups. So what's the best way to work in groups? Not seated in a row like this. This is not the most helpful setting. Is it okay? So what I need you to do is get up, push the chairs all to one side and bring the tables closer. So there should be only 5 tables with 8 people at each table. So exactly 40 participants. Have you all introduced yourselves? At least the name? Still doing? Okay, ready? This group is ready. Finish is ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So at least you'll know each other by name. Okay. So today what we are going to do is for until 12:30 we are going to look at the DIS. Okay, so you need to know what it is, so you must have knowledge about it. Number 2, you must be able to identify who are the people who belong to D, who are the people who belong to I, who are the people who belong to S, who are the people who belong to C. So after knowledge, you must be able to identify. How are you going to identify? By their behavior. Is it okay? Oh, they do like this. Oh, they say like this. Oh, their body language is like this. So you're going to learn those things to identify. After that, then only you're going to put it into practice. What is it that you can gain from it? Okay, so learning, knowledge. So what? For what? So you want to put it into practice so that you can gain the max out of knowing different types of people. So far, okay? Alright, are you ready?
Yes.
So today's program schedule, of course, no tea break, we'll just continue straight. So the first part is to identify, understand the knowledge, understanding. Second part of it is how to use it so that you can gain the max. Okay? Alright, so inside your manual, have you got a set of notes? No. Okay, so can you come and get it from this box? At least 2 representatives from each table. Two representatives come and take for your tea. Take a few. 1 person, 1. Okay. So you got your set of notes, you got your marker pens, you've already written your name. So this is what we're going to cover. Okay, so these are some of the things. Module 1, we're going to look at different types of personality and we're going to draw some conclusions. Module 2, we're going to learn a model called trust. And what's the significance of it? Module 3, we are going to really do the assessment. Test it out for yourself. Where are you? Who are you? When you were born, which category were you born into? Okay? And the fourth module, we're going to appreciate what is our strong points, what are the weak areas, what are the things that we need to do to avoid, what are the things we have to continue to do, what we have to stop. And the last one, how to become an excellent team player. So wherever you join, whichever group you join, you will know which are the people, what is their personality, how you're going to work with them. That thing is called blending. Is it okay? So the most important word you have to take back home is, what is your personality type and how do I blend? Okay, on page 5 of your notes, you will see the learning objectives and the learning outcomes. Do you have page 5? Yes. Page 5, just have a quick look what is the learning outcome, learning objectives. Anybody don't understand any word, just raise your hand and ask me. How to ask me? Shout. Shout the question. What word do you like from this page? Just circle or underline. One word that you like from this page. One person from this group, choose one word that you like that you circled or underlined. One person. Language. One word that you like. One person from this group. Anybody. Different personality. 2 words. Thank you. One word that this group, one person liked from this page. What? Just choose one word. Teamwork. You like teamwork. Thank you. You like strength. Okay. Thank you. Teamwork and strength. One word. Anybody. Skills. One word. Anybody. One word. Very powerful word. Okay. So you understand the English? Alright, so can we continue? Alright, so on page 6, we just want to know people are different. Wherever, whichever part of the world, people are different. So how different are they? How different are they? We are going to look at some scenarios. Scenario number 1, we want to know about food. Okay, how people eat in different parts of the world. We just want to know people are different. Okay, look at this. There are 4 pictures. Your job is to agree in your group. Yes, it's acceptable, or no, it's not acceptable. Are you okay? Hello? Anybody in this room? Thank you for responding so enthusiastically.
Our group also doing, quietly.
Oh.
Because we are so old and we still don't know our personality.
Not yet, soon. Okay, in this group, they say cannot use fork to put food into a mouth. Do you accept? Can you say yes, that's acceptable to you or not acceptable? As a group, answer that question and tell me. acceptable or not? Number one. Don't care. Your emotion is don't care. Kasian all those people. You're indifferent. This group acceptable or not? Yes. So even cannot use data handler to use. Alright, this group. Wow, thinking and discussing very quickly. This is not a budget. Just a yes or no. It's confusing. Eat pork or don't eat pork? What's the confusion? Oh, cannot use. Cannot use. Can you accept that? Yes. Not acceptable. Must be allowed to use the phone, yes? Thank you. Hey, where are all the team members? Where you all ran away? Where did they go? So fast, toilet break already. Is it acceptable to you that they cannot use the phone? Yes. Oh, the group says yes. Cannot use fork to put food in your mouth. Yes or no? Not acceptable. Cannot use the fork. Not acceptable. Okay, look at this. People in Thailand. Okay? People in Thailand. The eating etiquette in Thailand is to put food onto the spoon from which you eat. A fork inside the mouth is not a good thing to do in Thailand. So using the fork to. This is from the research, yeah? Okay, number 2. Tea is served only half full. So you go to this person's house and they give you the tea only half a cup. Can you accept that? Just half a cup. Is it okay for you? Depends on the tea. What type of tea? Okay, his argument if it's too strong, half a cup is enough, I don't want more than that. Good idea? Good idea. What do you all say, Ken? You all say Ken? No problem? This group, any response? Yes or no? Hello. Just read the statement, yes or no? Not acceptable. Okay, let's look at the answer. In Kazakhstan, if you are given half a cup of tea, please don't be offended because a full cup is a sign that they want you to leave. Okay, so if they serve you a full cup, get lost, goodbye, goodbye. Alright, next one. Can only use right hand to put food inside your mouth. Is that acceptable? Yes. Especially in Muslim countries, Arabic countries, cannot use the left hand, only the right hand. Okay. How about this one? Cannot use your hand, must only use the cutlery. Not acceptable. But people in Chile, if you eat with a fork and spoon, you're insulting them. So can you imagine the people's behavior is different? Yes? So for you is, don't use the fork and spoon. I cannot use my hand. Come on, be realistic. I am Malaysian. I want to use. Cannot. No. Cannot do this to me. Is it okay? So what are we doing here? We are trying to assert our own personality. We have a personality and ours is not same as yours. So which one is right? Which one is right? Is it they are right or I am right? Which one? How can nobody be right? nobody is right, nobody is wrong. Now I'm confused. So which one is right, which one is wrong? Who is right? I'm a Malaysian. I must use my hand to eat. Why you dare to stop me? So which one is right, which one is wrong? Do as the... Oh, when you go to Rome, then you do exactly what the Romans do. Yes? So all we are trying to understand from this, our conclusion from this is there is no such thing as people are. How come they are different? Maybe from their background, maybe it's their culture, maybe it's their dressing, maybe it's their food, maybe it is the way they talk, maybe it's the way they pronounce the letters, maybe it doesn't matter. All you need to do is look at a person and say, there's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing right with you, there's nothing right with me. It's just that we are different. Is it okay? So first thing we need to understand is people are. So this will help us to stop doing something called, what is this? Saying right and wrong means what? What are we doing? Judge. So we don't want to judge. So when we are doing personality profiling and styles, you will understand somebody who is a D is opposite of you. So, hey, how can I work with this person? Everything he does is wrong. What I do is correct. There's no such thing. It's just that he is different from me. Boleh terima? Boleh teruskan? Can we do this? Cannot be late for dinner. Is that correct? Yes, but in Tanzania when you go, if you come on time, it is very, very rude. You must come 20 minutes late. Then you're honoring the host. Don't go there and say, but in my culture, we must be on time, this is correct. Yeah, just different. What about using the salt? If you use salt, is it okay? Of course it's okay. But in France, you're insulting the chef. Why? I didn't cook properly enough, you have to use the salt? What is this? Okay. What about cannot finish all the food from your plate? Must leave some behind. Yes, in some cultures, you're insulting if you finish everything. Okay, that means you finish everything means I didn't feed you. I didn't feed you enough. Different culture is cannot burp after dinner, after a meal. Isn't that rude? Yeah, but in some cultures, if you don't burp, you are not saying I had a satisfactory meal. So nice. So you must burp. Okay, so people are different. So the minute somebody burps, don't, how dare he burp in public? That is wrong, you know. That means you're going back to. No need. You just look at it. It's different from me. That's all. Full stop. Okay? Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy doing this? You learning something? Good. Now we go to the second module. Second module, number 2, trust. Okay? Trust model is also called Johari window. Have you heard of the Johari window? Anybody heard of it? Okay, who is Johari? Don't know. Johari is not a Malaysian, not an Indonesian. Okay? 2 names, Joseph and Harry. Okay, so they combined their names because they did the research together. They are psychologists. So in 1955, were any of you born? Not even me, even I wasn't born. But in 1955, they already did the research and they found out, they went to so many companies and they said, oh, this company is food industry, that company is food industry. This company got 20 workers, that company got 20 workers. Very, very similar. But this company, everybody not talking to each other, everybody fighting, everybody, hey, how to do this one? I can show you now, but I cannot take it. Very selfish. This company we go, very similar industry, everybody so happy, helping each other. You don't know how to do like come, until you sit down, come, wow. How come, some companies, the people, same industry, same type of boss, same type of employees, but different behavior. What is it? So they studied many companies. Then they came up with the conclusion. What's that conclusion called? Their model. What's the model called? The trust model or Johari window. Okay? So from this model, they said everybody in the company that is excelling, doing very well, all the team members trust each other a lot. But of course, when you join a company, you don't know everybody. How are you going to get the trust? It needs time. But you can speed it up. How to speed it up? Just learn the model. So that's what you're going to learn now. Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, so enthusiastic. Okay. So in this Johari window, there are 4 rooms or 4 sections. Okay? 4 windows or 4 rooms or 4 sections. Out of these 4 windows, the number 1 window is called the free area, open or public. Can you write that public? In this box, in this window. Open, free, public. All means the same. Okay. So in this area, among these 4 windows, the most important one is which one? Just guess. Okay, that's the least important is this one. This one is the most important. Okay, so what your job is, can you see all the 4 windows look like the same size?
Yes.
So your job is to make the open area bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The bigger your open area or public area, what are you doing? Increasing what? Trust. So when people trust you, they will want to work together with you. When people trust you, easier for you to influence them. So if you cannot do a certain job, you can then ask them, can you help me out? Sure, of course. That means there's a high level of trust. When I was working in UITM Malacca as a lecturer there in Faculty Perakanan, and then I designed a program to be run the following month. So one of my colleagues said, can I borrow whatever you've done? I said, excuse me, you want to see whatever I've done? Yeah, I just want to check. I said, what do you want to check? Next month when I'm running the session, you can come and join. No, I just want to have a look at the slides and everything. I said, forget it. Because I have lower level of what? Trust. I won't share. Because I know this person's personality, what will they do? Copy. And they've done copy from different people. I'm not going to share. Because I have a low level of trust. Is it clear? So when you have high level of trust, easy to work. Easier because you will share with me, I trust you, I will share with you. Oh, yeah, so nice to go to office. I love this office. I love my friends. That's what you will see. And that's what you can do. Okay, so far? So the most important window, open or free or, okay? So your job is to learn how to make this window bigger and bigger and bigger. The minute you make this window bigger and bigger and bigger, what happens to the other windows? Smaller. So the other windows will automatically shrink. Is it okay? So this one you make bigger, 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 make this one bigger. So all the other windows become smaller, smaller, smaller. So now I'm going to share with you techniques, skills, tools, how to make this window bigger. And how to make this window smaller, smaller, smaller. Ready? Number one, first one. What does open or free area mean? Every fact that I know about myself, you know about me. Example, I was teaching in UITM Malacca. Do you know that? So that belongs to this window. Okay? Any fact about myself that I tell you. I'm telling you now that I have a son who at 22 years old came and told me, I want to get married. And I told him, you're only 22. Look at your bank account. You only have how many thousand ringgit? That's not enough to get married. No, you're not going to get married. And at 23, he got married. Okay? So did you know that fact about me? Did you know that about me and my son? No. So the minute you do not know, it's called hidden. The minute I tell you, I move it from hidden into, okay? So how to make this box bigger? Disclose. What do you mean by disclose? Share a what? Share what? Story. Share a story. So every day when you want to build trust among your team members in your office, new office, I just joined them. I don't know how to get their trust. I know. Number one, share a story. Whatever story. From your school days, from your office, from your university days, from your kindergarten days, whatever it doesn't matter. Just share something about yourself. Is it okay? So now I'm going to give you 30 seconds each person to share a story. Short one, don't tell grandmother stories finish. I need 15 minutes to finish my story. No. 30 seconds to one person. Anybody got handphone here? Put a timer 30 seconds. Take out your handphone, put timer 30 seconds. The minute 30 seconds up, say next. Is it okay? Are you ready? So while somebody is struggling to take out the handphones from their pocket or their bag, the rest is. I want to see the headphone. I want to see the timer. Where's the headphone and where's the timer?
So you're trying to enlarge this area.
I want to see a headphone on the table. I want to see the timer already set. 30 seconds. Where is it? Okay, so take turns, huh? So one person who controls the mobile will tell. Yeah. Timer. One person only will control and say, okay, 30 seconds. Next, and the person will share the story. Next, the person will share the story. Next. Ready? Okay, start. Next person, if he's not ready, go to the next person.
waiting for looking at deadline.
Here got 9. 9. Go to a table that has 8 people and pull up a chair. Wow, got clap also. Wow, this is super brilliant. I have to give you all a prize. Okay, finish.
Just chip in and see if you can fit in there and no problem. Okay? That's all you can do.
Any group finish? One clap also this group. What's happening here? Everybody finish? Finish. Everybody. You are the first group to finish. Can one representative come and collect your presents? When did you finish? Yesterday. Hey, you're finished or not? Penipu. Ibu saya finish ah?
Yeah, we want to choose who want to.
No need to do just one person stand up and run to me. Come on. Okay. The first group to finish got a prize. You all finish when they finish first. But the first group to do something different, unique, was clapping. It's the only group that did something different. Please come and see me and collect a prize. So if you do something unique, you're pushing yourself out of a zone called the comfort zone. Is it okay? Are you happy listening to each other's stories? When the person was talking, did the group ask a question? Hi, you're supposed to be listening. Why are you asking busybody? Why are you asking is because some of the facts of the story are hidden. You're not sure. When you say like that means what? Where did you go? You're asking the question. That means the story is not complete in your brain. Is it okay? So whenever you ask a question, you're taking out from the hidden and moving inside. Okay? So how to make the hidden box smaller, 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 smaller? Ask a So are you clear how to enlarge your open or free or public window? Please shout enthusiastically yes. Yes. Thank you. Now how to shrink the hidden window. This is number 3. 1, 2, 3. Number 3. How to make this hidden window smaller, smaller, smaller. Ask a question. So when somebody is sharing a story, in your mind, some facts are hidden, not clear. To their mind, everything is clear. But only when you ask, then you're getting whatever is hidden. Okay, so did you all practice asking questions just now? So no need to practice now. Because you're clever. Now, the hidden box cannot go until 0. The hidden box. Are you all following? Yes. Group number 5, are you all following? Following. Are you all okay? Alright. So the hidden box cannot go until 0. You cannot share everything about yourself. Okay? Example. How much money do you have in your bank account? What must you answer? Busybody, none of your business. So you cannot share everything. So the hidden box must still have some things which you must keep private, cannot be public. Is it okay? So some of the things, ask me, what are the first 2 digits of your new IC number? Shut up, that one is private information, it's in my hidden window. None of your business, you busybody. So you cannot share everything. Is it okay? So some things, when you don't want to say, excuse me, that question is in my hidden window. Yes. Wow, she's practicing about how to shrink her hidden window. Now, but when my mother asked me how much money in my bank account, I still tell her that one is hidden. Okay, you decide. Because in your life you want some things to be. Example, let's say before you got married, before you got married you had 10 boyfriends, but you don't want your husband to know that. So even if he asks, excuse me, that's in my hidden window. No, that boundary is closed. Don't ask me that question ever again. Understand? Something like that. So some things you want to keep private. That is the boundary that you decide. But if you want to tell everything, it's up to you. Also. Everybody okay? Any other questions to practice shrinking your hidden window? Wow, so clever. Now next, how to shrink your blind window. Can you see the blind? Is there a blind window? The blind area or the blind window. How to shrink the blind window? Shrinking the blind window is like this. You cannot see about yourself, but other people can see that about you. So every time he asks me about her, I will like, and then somebody will observe and say, why he talked to you about her? Every time I mention about her, you roll your eyes. I never roll my eyes. else can tell. So how to shrink your blind window? Ask for feedback. Ask people for feedback. Ask for feedback. Can you read my writing? Is it nice? Okay. So ask for feedback means let people tell you, did I do everything okay? Did I do this okay? Then people say, actually this one okay, but that one you can improve a bit. So ask for feedback. Every time you do something, ask for people who are looking at you, ask them for something. Because you cannot see. Alright? Okay. How many of you know you get very energized when you do something? That means your energy becomes, whoa, I'm so excited, I'm so happy when this thing happens. I can get a lot of energy after I do this. Anybody knows? Anybody knows? Who knows? Just raise your hand. That means I do, this thing happens, then immediately, wow, my energy is up. So what is that thing? Anybody knows? About yourself, not other people. Don't be busybody. About yourself. Anybody know? Just put up your hand if you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, give me one example. Okay, so it's thinking of the dead, suddenly you get energy. One more example, thank you. One more example.
Dancing?
Yes, the minute I dance, after that, immediately, I got a lot of energy. Yes. Anybody else? One more? No way. Oh, Brazilian martial arts. Once I do that, I get energy. Is it okay? One more person? Illustration, drawing. Wow, the minute I draw something, now this is called blind spot. Those who do not know, they can't even see for themselves what gives them energy. So you need somebody to tell you, hey, last week I saw you got a lot of energy. What did you do before that? Oh, I was doing the dancing. Ah, so dancing gives you energy. So that means it's still in your blind spot. So can you please find out from somebody who is observing you what gives you energy? Is it okay? For me, it is cooking. When I cook and I try different recipes, I get energy. For me, it's dancing. So I will learn one type of dance. After learning salsa, I learn bachata. After learning bachata, I learn merengue. After learning merengue, I learn line dancing. Even when I talk about it, wow, so much of energy. So you must find out what it is. So how to find out? Ask someone for feedback. Who can you ask? Somebody who is close to you, somebody who observes you, somebody who is a friend to you. Do you have friends? No. If no means your which window is very small. Open window is very small. Then people will find it difficult to trust you. Is it okay? The more stories you share, the more people trust you. Last one. What's the last one? Unknown. Unknown window. Your job is to shrink it, make it as small as possible. How to make the unknown window, how to make the unknown window shrink? Do something different every day. Do something different every day. Okay? So once you do something different every day, this is what happens. Can you see this called comfort zone? Okay. Comfort zone means everything. Why are you yawning? sleepy. Is this a boring session for you? Thank you for responding so truthfully. Okay, everything that you have done before is called comfort zone. Already done. Okay, I already done is comfort. The minute you do something different, you're pushing yourself out of the comfort zone into a zone called learning zone or growing zone. Okay? That means you're discovering something about yourself. Will you make mistake in the comfort zone? No, I've done it so many times before. I showered so many times before using this shampoo or using this. It's already so comfortable. You won't make mistake here. But learning zone, you're doing something different. So you're going to learn something or you're going to do something different. People who do something different every day build up something called resourcefulness or resilience. Have you heard of these two words? Yes. So today's employers want people who are resilient, want people who are resourceful. That means give them a job only, they will not take the job and look at it and say, I've never done this before. That means they are in which zone? Comfort zone. They dare not step out of the comfort. Everything is, I don't know, I've never done it, it's unknown, I don't know. Hey, shut up with this, I don't know, and do something. Is it okay? So if I'm the employer, I want to employ people who are, okay, let me try. What is it that I need to do? That shows you are resourceful, resilient. Why? You're brave to do something new. Don't focus on the red one. Just focus on the green zone. Okay? Are we clear? What can you do different? In your box there, write down one thing. Just one thing. Don't write 10, just one. Now. I will come and check everybody has written one. What is the instruction? Do you have a box there? Yeah. It says how to shrink this window. Have you got that? Yeah. So underneath that box, just write down one thing that you can do differently. Something new that you can do. Think of something and then write down. Later we will check. If you cannot think of something new, copy the person on your right hand. If you don't want to share, your covering means your level of trust is very, 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 very low. Nobody did that. Okay, one person from the team just stand up and check if everybody has written something. Stand up and check. Stand up and check. Everybody done in this group? Excellent. Everybody done in this group? Excellent. Everybody done in this group? Yes? Yes. Thank you. Excellent. And everybody done? Good. Everybody done? Who is still doing? Can you please just copy the Choose one and share with me. 1%. 1%. Not the same person talking all the time. Yes. Example? Okay, so you want to learn, yeah. So you just want to learn a few words in Tagalog, at least that is something different. You can start today. Just Google and say, hello. Yeah, something. Yeah, just one word is a start. Okay. Somebody from this, just choose 1%. Yes.
Brushing your teeth using non-dominant.
Which is your non-dominant hand? Left hand. So, he's not going to do today, so tomorrow you just don't talk to him. But today you can.
Difficult to do.
When did you do it? Okay, whatever you've done before is called comfort zone. So now you will do something else. Boleh tulis satu lagi? Itu tidak diterima.
Because every day I listen to song.
So one day stop.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is doing something different. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Good one. Share 1%. Somebody who hasn't spoken before. Everybody will get a chance to speak.
Video.
Kalau boleh hari ini saya nak jawapan. Seorang saja. Baca saja tulisan. Nas, baca. Gaming. Have you done before? Batalkan tu, tulis satu lagi yang you tak pernah buat. Selama-lama ni.
Stop drawing. He always drawing every day in class.
You know him.
My friend same class.
That's why he dared to give you suggestion. High level of trust. Okay. Not Nas, somebody else. Give me one more. Another person from this group. Job for 1 hour. Have you ever done it before? Very good. So that's something different. Why not clap for that group? Very supportive. Later, when they answer, please clap for them. Is it okay? Thank you. This group, 1%. You never done before? Very good. So do something different. Hello. Thank you. This group, 1% who hasn't spoken before. Anybody? Anybody? Kalau boleh hari ini. Invest in what? Hello. You've never done it before. Okay, but you can find out. Yeah. Okay, that is something different. Is it clear? Every day. Wow, clap for them also. Very good group. I think must be your present. Come, 1% come. I wanted to give, but nobody. Okay, so if every day you do something different, what are you shrinking? Unknown window. Okay, so you're testing and stretching yourself out of a zone called the comfort zone. All employers today look for employees who are resourceful, resilient. You cannot overnight become resourceful and resilient. You must take step by step every day. Boleh? So eat differently, dress differently. If every day you use your tudung with the button here, then put the button this side, then put a different style. Then wear the jeans, take out the pocket, wear the shoe, left shoe on the right leg, right shoe on the left leg. Brush your teeth differently, comb your hair, just anything. Okay, but small things to build up your resilience, build up your resourcefulness, build up your internal strength. Boleh? Wear your underwear on the outside. If it's this red color, you will be Superman. Okay? Crazy girl. Okay, are you happy with this? Learning about the trust.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the conclusion you can draw from this? From the windows? From Johari window, what's the conclusion you can draw? Everything that you learn must draw a conclusion. What's the conclusion? Number one, what did you learn? Huh? Try new things. Yes. And these things are not big, huh? Small things. What else have you learned? Huh? Don't be shy. Okay, what else? Be confident, huh? Be confident to do what?
Build trust.
How? Ask question. Be brave to ask question. If people look at you and say, "Such a stupid person. I'm just trying to shrink my hidden window." Then they look at you, what hidden window? You don't know. You are asking me a question. So you do that to them, yes? Do not be shy, be confident. What else have you learned?
Expand your
Yes, make sure your public window is bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay? What is the most important benefit you get from making your public window bigger? Trust. What else? Friendship. What else? Yeah, you'll have more people to help you. Thank you for the music. Okay, if I like to work with people, I like to work with people whom I like. Is it okay? If I like this person, then for me to work with her will be very easy. So your job is when you go to a new office, you want people to like you. So that your boss also, wow, so easy to work with you. Then your friends will say, so easy to work with you, such a nice person. How to make yourself likable? Open the public window. Okay, the more stories you tell about yourself, one of the 10 stories will keep. Okay, example. I only tell you one story. 9 stories I don't want to tell. Okay, my hidden window is very, very big. And that one story you don't like. But if I tell you 10 stories, one of the stories of the 9 stories is you are a Liverpool fan and I'm a Liverpool fan. But you didn't hear. So for me to work with you, but if you tell me the 10 stories, out of the 10, one of it is Liverpool. I like Liverpool. I like to work with you. That's what you want. Okay, so you won't know which one you are connecting with. So you just throw the stories, see which one got a hook, and that one hook the person, then you like. Question. Are you trying to shrink something? What are you trying to do? But asking a question is which window? Hidden. Okay.
Yeah. What if the workplace has very close-minded and self people? Yeah. Because like, let's say if you try to tell stories to them, be sociable, but they're just really they're not really interested, and usually like the whole department is like that. How do you actually change the environment?
Okay. That's a good question. My whole new office, all my team, hidden window very big. Me, I'm trying my best. I already learned, make your complete window. Today I tell you the story. It's from which planet? Tomorrow I go again, I tell, because I want to expand. So definitely people who do not have the same frequency, but your job is to build trust. The only way to make them like you is open the topic. Yes? So instead of just telling stories, maybe you share with them, hey, I bought this cookies from this place, so nice, I tell you. And I went there, the girl said it's 5 ringgit 20 cents. I said, no, I only got 5 ringgit. She said, okay for you, because you smile at me, I give you 20 cents. That's just a stupid story, but never mind, you told a story, then you give them. Of course, they want a cookie, they'll take. So at least you got them to listen to your thoughts. You can understand? Be resourceful. Try to find a way to win them over so that they like you. Okay? Don't go and look Google. How to use your own resourcefulness for resilience. Is that okay?
Can we make up stories?
Can you make up stories?
But you forget. You forget because you make up, you can't remember. Sorry. Then it won't go.
If you want to make up stories, there must be a purpose. What's your purpose? You say, I am a liar. I'm a serial liar. Every day I need to create one story so I can block people. That's your niat or your intention, and please check. But if you're making up stories just for fun, just for this, then it's a lighter. Is it okay?
Your
Yeah.
purpose of sharing a story is to find a mutual connection.
To find a connection. But I do not know what I'm connected to you. So I tell you many different stories, but small one, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. And then maybe one of it will hook. So one of it will hook. Maybe it's the sports, maybe it's the cooking, maybe it's the dancing, maybe it's the father. Father story. I really love my father. Then immediately she will ding. Because she likes that. That gives her energy. I do not know. But you just throw. Throw 1 30-second story every day, not every minute. Is it okay? Are you happy with this? Can we draw some conclusions of what we learned? Yes? Now we're going to go to the next one. Do you want a 30-second break? Biological break?
Yes.
So you can hold on. Okay. I'll see you all in 1 minute. Okay. So now, during the break, there was one question. Can there be anything that, even though you try, but there's like this person is already got a phobia about building trust? On planet Earth, I'm sure you can find something, either it's sports or weather or clothing or food or hobby, but other planets, I'm not sure. Is it? Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Hungry people. Are they using their hands or are they using cutlery? Who went outside to eat? Siapa keluar tadi makan? Siapa yang lapar, terlalu lapar, terpaksa makan? He's still eating. So who gives them energy? Food. Lari, lari. Okay. Now who introduced this model? Who designed it? His name is William Marston. Have you heard of the polygraph machine? He also created that. Okay. So from his studies, he found out that people generally fall into 4 distinct categories or personality types. So once you understand them, you will find immediately, you will know what are their strengths, what areas they need to improve, what are their talents, what is the button that you can press to motivate them, to give them energy. Wow. How best to talk to them, how to use your body language so that you can influence them and persuade them to do your homework for you. Okay? That's not right. There's no such thing as right or wrong, only different. Except if it falls under the legal thing lah, like example, killing people. I just learned there's no right or wrong, so I can kill people. Under the legal thing, there is still right or wrong. Okay? Alright, so you can find out what is it that will bring their energy down, so that you, in your team member, you want to bring their energy up, you just have to do this thing or say that word. Is that helpful? Thank you for responding so enthusiastically. Terrible people. So the questionnaire has got 15 questions, so you're going to answer truthfully. How to answer? Either you put a 4 or a 3 or a 2 or a 1. Which is the first number you have to put in? 4. Which is the second number you have to put in? Guess. Thank you for responding to my question. Here I'm trying to shrink my hidden window. You all are not cooperating with me to shrink my hidden window. Which is the first number you put in? 4. You have a question? Yes? Oh, yes. Each question, there are 15 soalan. Every soalan ada 4 jawapan. So kita perlu jawab 4 atau 3 atau 5 atau 1. But which is the first number that you will put in? 4. Which is the second number you'll put in? No, 1. Is it okay? So always start with 4 and then 1. Then after that put 3. Or 2 and 3 doesn't matter. But the most important is the 4 and the 1. Alright. How to answer 4 or 1? The one that is most like me and least like me. Straight away you will know, this is not me, that is 1. Oh, this is most like me, 4. For example, are you ready?
Yes.
My personality is mostly commanding and direct. So at home, I like to give instructions. Give directions, do this, do this, do this, like as if I'm Starship Commander, commander of the starship. Or am I outgoing and expressive? Oh, I like to go out, I like to have fun, I'm expressive, how are you, everything. Or I'm informal and easygoing, no problem, this one also can, how about that, that one also can, anything also can, easygoing. Or is this no nonsense, I want it this way, done this way, and only this way. Is it okay? Is that clear? Alright, so for an example, have you seen Glee?
Yes.
Okay, so this lady, she is commanding and direct. That's her personality. Okay, very, very commanding, always like to give. And commanding people, generally when you look at them, both their eyebrows will be joined. Okay, like that. All the time, like very giving instruction. This one is clever to talk, very expressive. You want to tell the story, enough. Your 30 seconds is up. I need 120 seconds. This one, easygoing, informal. This one is okay, that one is okay, very gentle, very. This one, no nonsense and precise. Excuse me, my hair. That's very, very precise. Okay, everything must be buttoned up. That's my button. So very, very precise, no nonsense. Is this helpful? Thank you for responding so enthusiastically. Yes. Okay, there are 15 questions. Shall I take you one by one? Yes. Or can you read by yourself and answer? I'm in a state of confusion. Shall I let you do it by yourself? If you're not sure of something like this one, I'm not sure what is this, then you just raise your hand, I explain. Okay, start now. Number one. Number three, which one? I want to cook alone. I want to call my... Okay, I tend to socialize at the expense of time. I have a deadline to meet. Okay, you ask me to, I give you a biological break for 1 minute, but instead of coming back on 1 minute, I want to socialize. I want to talk to friends. Hello, 1 minute is up. Ding, 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 ding. Still talking, socializing. So for you, socializing more important than the... You have a question? Or you're just adjusting your hair? Question 15. My focus is on getting to the bottom line. Bottom line is always results, profits, or how many sales. Always go to the bottom, the one that will make the most impact. Question? 13. Yes, which one? Conservative is very, very not fashionable, not stylish. You don't follow the latest style. You always like just be neat and then just follow the old fashion is also okay. Okay, once you have already finished, this is what you do. All the W you change it to D. Yeah? So if you are a W and you got 36, so you go to D and you circle 36. If you are an X, look at your X scores, then you go to the I and circle the number. Let's say you are 42, then you circle 42. What number? What's your number? 31. So 31 is, W is 31, so you're here. You can't see 31. I can see 31. I can circle. Somewhere there. First you circle, Circle all your answers. That means you got W, your score was 30, so you circle 30. X, your score was 39, so you circle 39. Y, your score was 30, so you circle 30. Z, your score was 45, then you circle. In between, you just look for the number. 42, it was 43, so you circle in between here. Okay, after you have done all the circling, then what is my personality style? Pick the highest. If it is above 50, you're very, very, very strong. Okay? So the highest you pick, that will be either a D or a I or a S or a C. No more W, X, Y, Z. Change it. So now change it to either a D or a I or a S or a C. It's like, is there a right or wrong? People are coming soon, hold on. Few more slides, you are running. You're faster than my slides. Over enthusiastic. Can I continue? Have you found whether you're a D or an I? But even if you're a D, you can be a strong D or a moderate D or a weak D. Is it okay? So strong means above 50. High intensity is above 50. So any score you get above 50, you're very strong in that personality type. So first highest, then the second highest. What's your second highest score? So put both. So what's your personality style? The strongest one put first and the second strongest one. Are we ready to continue? Every table ready? Okay. All right. So can we watch a small video just to help us to understand the ISC? Do they have an audio cable?
Different. We're different. But they are predictably different. The way that people are different.
Max, you have to adjust the check.
Let me show you how we do that. In the general population, there are 4 types of people, and we call them dominant, or the D style, influencing, or the I style, stable, or steady, which is the S style, and then the C style is the compliant style. And those are the people that make up our world, and you see those people all the time. You see those people all the time. If you've ever walked up to an elevator and saw the guy that presses the button and then steps back and looks at the button again, and then he presses it, and then he taps it or holds it, because he thinks that as he presses that, the elevator must surely arrive faster, that is the D personality style. Dominant, direct, they're drivers. They want to control their environment. They want to do something to make something happen in their world, and so they will keep their thumb on that button until the elevator comes. Now, once the doors open and everyone walks in and they close, the one guy that turns around and starts talking to people, the guy that's smiling because once the doors close, he knows he has a captive audience, That is the I personality style. They're the influencers. They're the ones when the door opens, he goes, boop, third floor, lingerie, enjoy your day. Those are the I's. Now the S personality style, they're stable, steady, they're very relational. They are people. Now they're the people that if the door's starting to close, but there's somebody that may or may not be wanting to get on the elevator, they'll stick their hand out. There's plenty of room, come on in, come on in. Now the D is back there going, oh, come on, man, I gotta go. Like, why are you waiting? And the S is holding the door open. And if there's too many people, they'll say, you know what, I'll just take the stairs. They'll get out, let somebody else go. You go on, it's okay. That's that S personality style. Very stable, steady. Now, the C's. The C personality style is the guy that's very quiet, off to the side, and he's standing there looking at the plaque that says maximum weight, 3,700 pounds. And he's calculating body weight. He's going, if one person gets on, I'm off. Like that's the guy. He's the guy that notices when the inspection date is due on the elevator. So those are the four personality styles. Now, D's make up about 3% of the population. 3%. Do you know why? Because any more than 3% and we would be at war all the time. So God in His wisdom said, we need those D's, we need those drivers, but let's keep them down to about 3% of the population. I's are about 11% of the population. And I's are fun to have around, but any more than 11% of the population, we would never get anything done. S's make up 69% of the population. They are the majority of people that you're going to be dealing with. Very stable, steady. Another S word for you, status quo. They like things the way things are right now. They make up 69% of the population. C's, what percent of the population would C's be? Okay, the person that's at 17%, that person's a C. Do you know why? Because they did the math. They added it up and subtracted from it. Oh, 17. So there's the C. That's the C style. That's the C personality style. But it's important to know these personality styles. It's important to know, first of all, for you, what blend of those styles, because those blends are all in us. Any one of us can be any one of those styles. How many of you believe that your personality style can change based on your environment? Yeah, that's right. You know what? Your car is your environment. And so people who are very easygoing, very stable, steady, laid back, sometimes they get behind the wheel, they turn into a D. And then as soon as they lock the door, boop, boop, they're back to their, hi, how's everything? And so you see these people change their styles in the car. When you start to merge, the guy that gets in front or won't let you through, that's the D. That's the D style. He will take a dent before he lets you in front of him. He's like, I'll take the dent. You will, no. That's the D personality style. Now the I is the guy that's trying to get in because he didn't realize that they were merging. Do you know why? Because he's talking, he's singing a song. He's looking, he's like, hey, that was a good song. Last time I was down here, I remember there was a great radio. Oh, darn, I gotta merge. That's the I. And he's waving. Hey, can I come in? Hey, can I come in? Hey, can I come in? Now the S personality style, they're the people that eventually will let you in. And they're like, this isn't right. Look at that guy. He's obviously from out of town. All right, I'll let you in. Now that percentage of people probably goes down as construction goes up. Now the C's are rarely in that situation. You know why? Because those are the people that have planned their route. Well, you have to leave a half hour early because you're going to want to make sure you do that. So those are the personality styles. So people are different. They are predictably different.
We've got 2 more videos. You like videos? All right. So now we know what are the styles. We know roughly what it stands for. I need you to go one level deeper. Okay? So this is what we are going to do. We understand what is D. What does D stand for? Dominant. They are also the drivers. What else? Very determined. All the D, yes? The strong D words. Determined, dominant, drivers. Okay, how many in this group are the D group? That means your D was the strongest. 1. So that is about 3% of the whole group. Is it okay? So I calculated 1.5 people should put up their hands and that will be 3%. Okay? So people like this are very goal-oriented. They set goals and they drive people and they want to achieve, they want results. So for each group, what I need you to do is, there are 5 groups here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for each type of personality, I need one group to choose, focus on strength. Another group just choose what is going to motivate them. Another group choose what are the words that a D wants to hear. Another group choose what are the areas a D needs to improve. Another group choose what area they should stop. So can you all choose one of these 5? Quickly put your hand up and choose that. Which of this? Which one you want? Strength. Okay, taken. Group 1 is taken this. Improve. Group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Improve. Group 5 has taken improve. Group 3 has taken motivation. Words. Group 2 has taken words. Come on, choose. There's nothing to choose. There are 4 letters called S, T, O. Choose. So group number 4, is it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I need you all to do is look at this. The information is already given, but I need you to get familiar. The only way to get familiar is to scan all the 4, but focus on one area. So for example, a D, what do you think is his strength? So you just write 2 bullet points enough. Just 2, just find 2. Under D, so D is the dominant one. Then the person who is doing strength, going to find under the influencing one. What is their strength? Just 2 points is enough. So we want to memorize this 2 so that when we recognize those people, we know, wow, we can use these people because they are strong in doing this. We can use these people because they are strong in doing this. Does it make sense? Is it clear?
Yes.
All right. So for the D, what he likes to do, what is he good at? Yeah? Then what will motivate him? A challenge. What will motivate him? An opportunity to lead. Okay, now you are the leader of this group. Whether he got the capability or he got the team, he doesn't care. He just loves that. That is a motivator for him. What are some words that a D likes to hear? What are you going to win? What was your last win? Wow, I'm sure you'll be the best. Wow, you sure will get the result. I'm sure you'll do it fast. Anything new you're going to use? Anything unique? Wow. You say these words to a D, even though his hidden window is very big, he will melt. He will melt and then suddenly he will like you because you are speaking his language, the language that he loves. Is it clear? So words, and then which area he needs to improve. Okay? Which area he needs to improve. Can you look for maybe the fear or the demotivator? Opposite of? Okay. So this one is opposite of dangerous. Thank you. This pen makes my writing even more beautiful. Okay, so this is what he needs to improve. Then what does he need to stop doing? Stop doing is not on this page. Can you find somewhere behind there's a blending page? Page 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. That's the something that he needs to stop doing. Is it okay? Are we clear what we need to do? Are you happy with this activity? So this is just a learning for us. Is it okay? So can the groups just come to the front and then just put in 2 strands, 2 strands, 2 strands, 2 strands, then go back. The next group, group number 3 will come and put 2 motivators, 2 motivators, 2 motivators, 2, then go back. The next group will come, or you all can do different ones at the same time. So some do for the S, some do for the C, some do for the I, some do for... Is it okay? 5 minutes, Ken? Okay, I give you 6.5 minutes because I'm generous. All right, the timer starts now. So you got 35, so it's somewhere here.
Be more focused.
Can I know who is the I people here? The strong. So group 5. Oh, group 3 very busy on discussing. You're definitely not busy. Testing your reflex. Okay, the strength of then the motivator, what will motivate them is, you just tell them they must go for what? Results, results, results. That immediately will motivate them. Any rewards or incentives will also motivate them. Okay, good things about D, if you want to motivate them, you can even use words. There are few words, but these are just 2. Is it okay? One is it what? What are you going to win? What did you win the last time? Okay, what results did you score? That is what will motivate them. Another thing that will motivate is what? What is this benefits for us? Who wrote this? What does that mean? Or benefits for us? Fast benefits. So they want things, they want benefits fast. Oh, you copied that. Okay. They're trying to be a C. Okay? So they want benefits very fast. Yeah, they cannot wait so long because they are the fast runners. They want things to be done very, very fast. Then, improve which area they can improve. They must learn how to be more friendly, more approachable, less controlling, and less domineering. So the D has got strengths, at the same time D needs to improve in these areas. Is it okay? Alright. Then they must stop being argumentative. They must start being a good listener. They must start respecting other people's decision and stop being so pushy. So these are the negative parts about a D which they need to stop and then change. Is it clear? So is D a good personality to have? Is D a good personality to have? Yes. When does it work best? Corporate world as a what? Leader. Even in a small, let's say in a association, yeah? In your family also, if there's a D there, that's the person who will set the vision. Okay, this is the goal and this is what we're going to do, and push, 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 push until you get the result. Okay? So, but cannot have 2 tigers in one mountain, right? Yeah. Otherwise, there'll always be fighting. Is it clear? So it's a good personality to have, to start projects, to drive projects, to make sure projects come to a completion or to prove results. But normally, you want to be in a project. Is it okay? Alright. So if you see that you are a D and then you see, alamak, sometimes I can be seen to be pushy, sometimes I can be seen to be argumentative, sometimes I can be seen to be less approachable, less friendly, then these are the areas that you have to do something. What is that something called? Improve. So you must conscientiously say, okay, let me stop being pushy today. Let me stop being argumentative. Let me try to find another way to soften the words I want to say. Is it okay? So when I was in UITM and we had a project, we are doing some research and we have to write the paper. So I know it's 2 weeks time we have to submit. So before 2 weeks already, I'm asking my co-contributors, hey, how about the thing? They said, stop being so pushy. We know what, we still got 2 weeks. I said, yeah, but since 2 weeks is coming, I just want to check whether it's okay or not, are you all on track or not. Don't worry, like, just being so pushy, stop it. Okay, so I have to learn how to not be pushy, but at the same time get the job. So I must learn some softer ways, buy for them something when I go and see them, belanja them, sweeten their mouth first, then talk. So I have to try different strategies. Is it okay? Alright. Now, an I person, what does I stand for? Influencer. Influencer means I know a job needs to be done, but I'm too lazy to do, so I influence other people to do. Okay? So I must be able to counting them, must talk nicely to them, influence them, talk to them. So my strength is I'm an entertainer, I'm very good in making friends, talking, telling stories, so my open and public window is very large. I like to tell a lot of stories to them, whether real or created stories, bluff stories, doesn't matter. So I'm open-minded to new ideas. I like to do different things. Okay, I like variety. Motivator, what gives me motivator is don't stop me. Give me the freedom. Okay, don't tell me this one cannot, I'll die. Okay, and I'm very flexible. That means I want different things. Okay, so after I learn South Indian cooking, I learn North Indian cooking. After that, I learn Italian cooking. After that, I learn Vietnamese cooking. So I'm like that. I need to know different things. I need freedom. Okay, so that's the I. So words of motivation. You just go to an eye and say, "Wow, so nice your baju." You're giving them recognition. Ding, the eyes will sparkle. Okay? Wow, you got a lot of power or creativity. Yes, you're so creative. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Wow, you make them feel so good. After that, give them, can you sign my check for me? Okay, so you need to use some words too. That's the turning on to turn them on. How to improve? They need to be more result-oriented. They need to talk less and listen more. Because they are the talkative one. When you're talking to them, their brain already thinking, what other story I'm going to tell you? Not listening to you. Is it okay? Stop focusing on popularity. Stop being too talkative. But one other thing they need to improve is details. They don't like details. This one they need to improve is they don't like routine. Okay? So they don't like to look at details. But if you're working in an accounts department, you need to know all the details. You need to know all the amount of money spent. They don't like to check all that. Okay, so they need to improve on this. Is it okay, Alright. Of course, you can pick up some more from the notes, yes? You're just choosing. Okay, S person. What does the S person stand for? Steady. What else?
Stable.
Very stable. What else?
Smart.
That one also smart, this one also smart, this one also smart, this one also smart. Sexy. Okay. They like things secure. They like everything to be status quo. Okay? So their strength is they are full of love. Okay, the heart very big. No room in the lift. It's okay, you go in, I can take the stairs. I got people like that. Very, very kind. Like Mother Teresa. Then very compassionate. Their motivator is they want peace in the office and they like understanding people. Okay? Their words is take your time, trust me. They like to use these words. Or you use these words to them, they like. Okay, what else? Improve. I wish I could read this writing, but I can't. Be more open to change. What else? Okay. So these people like the same thing, stable. So they need to be more flexible. Okay, they like routine. Okay, they like routine things. This one they like. The D people don't like. They don't like routine. Okay? Okay. So they need to be more flexible. They need to be able to change. Okay, that part they need to improve. Okay, so they like to be in what zone? You are talking like a dean. Always can find solutions to problems. Alright. So these people, they like routine, they like to be in the comfort zone. So they need to improve, get out of the comfort zone and do something different every day. You tell them to do something different, why cannot? So for my son, when I was painting my apartment, so I painted one wall, I wanted the Balinese concept. So I painted one wall the deep orange, okay, one wall apple green, one wall beige, so he got the Balinese. So in his room, one wall deep orange, one wall apple green, one wall beige. He came back from school, he said, what did you do to my room? It's the same all over the house. I don't care about all over the house. It's my room. I want back the old color. So he wants stability. Don't change. If you want to change, you need to prepare him 2 months. I'm going to paint the room wall. Is it okay? No. I'm going to paint the room wall. Is it? So you need to prepare them for the change. It takes 2 months for the mind to be, I'm ready. Now I'm ready. Okay, so they like the comfort zone, they like status quo. Alright. So they have to stop being too easygoing. Too easygoing means what? They always get what? Bullied. Alright, so can you do this and this and this? Can. Hey, what about my family? Never mind, my office is very important. I'll stay back until 11 o'clock to complete this job. So all the time like giving, like they think they are Mother Teresa. Okay, stop not having an objective in life. This is not very clear, but I'm sure you can choose another one. Yeah? Choose another one of the stop. Okay, look at the C. What does C stand for? Compliant. Always following rules. Okay? And they are good researchers because they will search until they find the solution. But you need to give them time. Okay, so they need a lot of time. They like to think. Okay, like for example, Stephen Hawking, the researcher example. Who else? Albert Einstein. So these are like very high standard they have. They always want like perfect. But to be perfect, you need a lot of time. Yeah, you need a lot of time. But in the business world, we want fast decisions. Sorry, you just have to wait. So they'll make you wait. For them, it's not correct. The I you didn't put from. Hey, why you miss out the I? The dot. Chinese New Year already. I thought we still got a few more days to go. They are impatient, so they must be which personality? D. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. This one, wait. So motivator, you're so perfect in your ways. Really very, very good. Okay, so this is a good one. The words, let me think about it. Take your time. Wow, if you say these words, you make them feel like they are God. Take your time. We'll give you a lot of time. But this one, give me tomorrow. But the rest, take your time. Take your time. But this one, give me tomorrow. So that's some way you have to find a way to get the best from them. Okay? Because they are perfection. Improve, they need to be more decisive and less critical of others. They always look down on others because they think they are perfect. So they like to criticize others. Ayah, this fellow did like this. Ayah, this one is not nice. Ayah, what about you? Mine not yet, coming soon. So they will take their time in making it perfect. Okay, what do they have to be? Stop being too cautious, yes. Stop being too critical and learn to hear others' opinions, yes. For them, normally what other people say, they are not focusing because they are the correct one, they are the perfect one, they are the best. And they always like details. Okay? So now look at this. The D person doesn't like, for example, doesn't like routine. Okay? Routine he doesn't like. Which one likes routine? Okay, this one likes routine, this one doesn't like. This one does not like detail. Which one likes detail? C likes detail. So, which personality do you think, like, if I'm a D, which one I like to work with? Which one can work with me very, very easily? I don't like routine. The person likes routine. That will irritate them. Will irritate me a lot because Harima, why can't you just do things differently? Why? So this fella always like to work very nicely with this. Kamjeng. Okay, they like to work because this one also want to do things fast. This one also want to do things fast. This one doesn't like the same thing. This one also doesn't like the same thing. They are very, very similar in that. So they tend to like it. Is it okay? Who will work their kamching with whom? C is closer to them because both of them take it easily. But this one got heart, this one no heart. No heart, this one always criticize people. But this one always caring, family, very loving. Is it okay? So this one is on their own line, their own planet, the perfect planet. Okay? But this one can work with anybody because they are loving. You scold me also tomorrow, I make for you cupcakes. Because loving. Yes, remember Mother Teresa? Very, very. Alright. Who is the best person to work with? No, this one they like, but who is the best person? The best. The best person is because whatever they don't have is as strength. So whatever the weakness here will be their strength. Okay? So whatever, so if I'm a D, for me to work with an S is completely irritating. Okay, like me and my son. Alright, I'm a D and he is a S. So when I want to go, okay, shall we go for a movie? Alright, now I want to do B and I. So I said, okay, instead of me telling him this is the movie we shall go, I just ask, what movie would you like to see? Then he tells me that, what time would you like to see? So I go and Google, go into the GSC, go there, let's buy the ticket. What time would you like? Okay, buy the ticket, 1:30 show. Wake up next morning, okay, we have to leave the house about 12 so that we can reach there. 11 o'clock calling him, 12 o'clock calling him, 12:30 calling him, not waking up. Because for him it's like, it's my sleep time, don't disturb me. So maybe also gone. So it's very irritating for a D to work with the F. Because the D wants things what? Fast. S wants things what? D talks what? Fast. S talks. But the best person to work with is a, because whatever I cannot do, they'll do. When I'm running, chasing all the dreams, the person will put all the processes together and then check one by one, is it done? Is it okay? So for me to work best, because I need that, I don't have. So I have to blend myself to an S. What would you like? What present would you like? Then talk about the family so that I adjust myself to blend so that I can get the best from this. Is it clear? So that's what you need. When you go to the office, you will never be the D because your boss will be there. Correct? So if you are an S, you must adjust yourself best in the best way to cater to his. So you cannot say, why he's always running, why he's always chasing, why? That's a D. That's a D. You cannot tell him to slow down. So your job is, what can I do so that he can run faster? So what are the things I need to get ready for him so when he asks me on it, yeah, it's done. So that he will feel, you are the best S in the whole world. I mean S, not AS. Are we clear how we are adjusting ourselves?
Yes.
Who is the best person to work with an I? C. Because this person really very poor in looking at detail. So they will make error. But they will laugh it off. Because they are the expressive type. They are the sociable. Oh, no need to worry. I'm sure we can find a way. They will make it everything is like a joke. Whereas this one, extremely serious. So this one will check the detail. So we'll make sure this one doesn't make error. So whatever strength he has, this fella doesn't have. This fella doesn't like to go and socialize. Okay, so just like Bill Gates. Bill Gates, very thorough, very detailed. But to do business, you need to be an I. So you can network, you can socialize, you can rub shoulder with all the big venture capitalists who will give you money. So he can't do that. So what he did, he found a partner, Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer is I. He can socialize, he can joke. So both of them work together. But opposite. Is it clear? Yes. So when you go into the office, if you are an I, you know you will need help now. Because I'm scared I'll make mistake. I didn't check all the details, so you can find who is the C. I hate the C, but I hate the C. C will irritate me, but I have to work. So you go there, slow talk with him, blunder him, share with him something. This is the latest science magazine I found, I bought for you. I downloaded something scientific for you to look at. So make them happy. After that, can you check my budget figure? Can you check my this thing? Is it okay? So you must know who is the best person to complement your strengths or your weakness. Boleh? Are you learning something?
Yes.
Okay. So now when you go home, you cannot go back to your parents and scold them, because of you, that's why I'm a C. Because of you, that's why I'm an S. Because of you, cannot. Okay? Whatever you were born with is because that's already decided by God, right? So your job is, whatever it is, whoever I am with, I know what's the button I can use to turn them on. All I have to do is memorize some nice words. To the D, whenever I talk, so what's your latest project? What's your challenge? What was your results? Wow, did you win anything? You have to talk like that and make them feel, wow, this guy knows how to push my ego. But all you're doing is open opening your public window, making the person trust you, making the person like you because you learn how to blend. Is it okay? So just memorize some words so you recognize them by their behavior, by their talking. Okay, I gave you some extra information about this, how they will talk, their tone of voice, plus their body language. Some of them like you to stand near them. Yeah? So the I, the people person like you to touch their shoulder, like you to touch them, like you to stand. The D and the C, please stay far away. Okay, I'm the boss. The D will say, I'm the boss, so don't come too near me. The C will say, I'm perfect, you are imperfect, don't come too near me. But that's the way they are thinking. So whenever you're talking to a C, don't go so near. You bought the scientific magazine, give him at a distance. I bought this magazine for you, take. So far, okay?
Yes.
Is there one of your pages where this one is missing? Is it the C? This one? Can you just copy that? This one? Just now in the video clip we saw that you are a normal C everything, but when you get into the car suddenly you become a D. But only in the car, I know. After you get out, you're back to B or C. So environment plays an important role. So let's say I'm an S. Okay, S person is like very laid back, very relaxed, everything. But when I go back to my office, I'm the leader of the team. So I have to give instructions, I have to check their work, so I change my mind. So I'm just like adjusting for that environment. But that is not my natural thing. So when I go back home, I'll become it. So I like to do things slow and effort. Is it clear? So you will blend and change and adapt according to the environment needs. Can I continue? So this is an activity, maybe we will, can just hold on that one. But on page 31, can you see who is the person who will shop without any list, who will leave the checkout line to get forgotten items? Who is the person who likes to tell you everything where everything is in the store? That's the I. I is the talkative one. Talk. Ah, you're looking for this. I saw it, in the third aisle. Hey, none of your business, lah. What you talking to me? But the I is like that. Enjoy telling you where everything is in the store. Okay. First one, not sure. Who is the one prepared with a detailed list? C or a F? Who will bring coupons, calculator to make sure they're getting the best? That's the C. C is the person who was very accurate. Yeah, I got this coupon, you said it's 15%. Then I look at the price, how much you giving me discount? Wait, let me check, because the calculator check. Because they must have perfect result. Are we okay with this one? Yes. So who is the one prepared and he's got a list there to follow? Tick. S. Okay, who will shop without any list and then will just D. He will just walk in, okay, this is what I'm going to do, I want fast. Oops, I forgot something, but the girl is already calculating, hold on, will walk out, people queuing up, they don't care. They don't care, they'll just go and take the item, come back because they are the driver, the determinant, the boss, the dominant one. Okay, so the D people tend to do this. This one is all the checking is the compliance. Prepare to the list. Before they go, they already prepare all this list. Very conscientious. Very, very steady. Very, very... And this one talking is what? Okay. This one we already saw in the video clip. So we won't do it again. Alright. This one, just a quick one. Just look at number 3. You're queuing up in the airport. What will a B person do? Like push his way and try to be first, always want to be the winner, always want to get the best. What will an I person do? Yes, oh, where are you going? Oh, I'm also going there. I've been to that trip. You know, this place is very nice. That hotel that I stayed, oh, was you all So you're queuing up. What will a S person do? Oh, you have a family. Would you like to take my place? I can wait. You can go to the place first because you are in the Mother Teresa. Compassionate. What will a C person do? Will never go into the queue, will come 2 hours earlier, check in and go and sit down there and read the book. All alone. I don't want anybody to disturb me. Nobody should talk to me because I'm perfect. Everybody else is imperfect. Is it okay? So if you're in the aeroplane and you know the seat is the armrest only got one, what will the D person do? Click it and then close the eyes, pretend to sleep. I'm the boss, okay? What will the I person do? Purposely touch the hand. Oops, I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't hurt you. Anyway, where are you going? How many people in your family? How many countries have you gone? Which is your passport? Which country? What will the S person do? It's okay, you can have all the way. It's an 18-hour flight, but it's okay, you can have. That's the S. What will the C person do? It's an 18-hour flight, it's 9 hours is finished, your turn is over, now it's mine. Perfect. Is it clear? The other one you can think about how they read the papers. That one not so important. This one done. This one already done. Yeah. So these are the ways on how to become a better person. Now let's look at page or slide number 39. You want to be an excellent team player. Okay, you want to do your job very, very well. You want to make sure that you get a project done excellently. What are some steps? Step number 1, set the goal. Correct? What is it I want to achieve? I must be very clear. Step number 2, break down all the processes. That means what has to be done first, what has to be done second, what has to be done third, what has to be done before. So the processes must be very clear. So that step 3 can be done. Go and find who is the best person to do number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step number 4. Is it clear so far? Then after it's done, somebody must monitor. Are you doing? Are you doing? Are you doing? Are you keeping on track? Must make sure all the processes are inside. Then the last one, make sure that it's on time. So manage the process, manage, oh, this one deadline is coming, so can you please hurry up and do this? Are we clear about the 5 steps? Yes. Clear? Huh? Okay, now let's see. To set the goal, what type of skill do you need? A person who can do something, what is it? Who can? Driven, because he must know what's the goal. So his skill must be like being able to write down what's the goal, being able to formulate the goal, being able, what else? Visualize. He must be able to see what is the goal. Clear or not? So can you write those points down? Shall I write it here for you? No need. Okay, good. Some someone who can visualize, someone who can write it down, someone who can make it clear what is the goal, the end result that you want. The skill of that person, able to craft it, able to write it. Okay so far? What about breaking down the processes, setting these responsibilities to achieve the goal? What type of skill does this person need? Very detailed, must know step 1, what to do, step 2, what to do, step 3, what to do, very detailed. Then must check and check and check, make sure no error. Okay, even if there's error, minimize the error. Is it clear? Okay. Number 3, distribute the process to the right person. So in the team got 6, 7 people, but what skill must I have so that I can distribute to the right person? People person. I must be able to influence you, because you also got other projects, but I want you to do this project. So how do I get you? I must be able to buy your heart. I must be able to sweet talk you. I must be able to influence you. Is it okay? Clear? Performing the roles and responsibilities. This one is like monitoring them. So what skill do I need? Must be focused on the project. What else? I must have good relationship with you. What else? Yeah. I must be very organized so that I know which one, who is doing what. I must know all that. Yeah. What else? I for details also must make sure that this person agreed to do this, has he done that. Yeah. Last one, managing the times of project completed successfully. What kind of skill must I have? Project management skills, time management. Yeah. So I must be able to know this task takes about 3 days, this task takes 3 hours. So I must be able to know how long a task. Is it okay with you? Is this helpful? Okay. Now we need to know which best personality can do this. Setting the goal, having the vision, being able to craft. The D person. Yeah, the D person is very good in, okay, this is a problem, this is what we should do. They are very good in finding solution, very good in finding what's the goal. Okay. This personality, the one who can break this down, we need all these skills. Who can do that? C, because C has got very good eye for detail. So they will know how to break all the big tasks into small, and they know what needs to be done in each task. Okay, distributing to the right person, because everybody is busy. So must be an I. The I is a people person, can go to them, helping them. Wow, your body is so nice today, your hair. My goodness, I never seen so beautiful. Talk to them, sweet talk to them. After that, can you help me with this project? Of course. You said so many good things about me, of course. Okay, must be able. Okay, what about performing this and this? So the S people are the one who is good. They know all the whole thing. They are very organized. They know what needs to be done, who needs to do it, and then they can check. And they are very loving, so they won't be pushy. Is it okay? Oh. So when you work in a company, you need these kind of people. The D people, the I people, the S people, the C people. And in the company, sure, you will find someone. Yeah? Because 3% will be leaders, 10% will be the I, 69% will be the S, and 11% or 17% will be the C. So somehow you will find somebody. Now, if you are an entrepreneur, which one are you? You need to do this, 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 you need to do this. So even if you're an S, you as an entrepreneur, you need skills of a D. Then you cannot go to your parents, why you didn't born me as a D? Why you make me an ass? You cannot. You cannot scold them. So what must you do? Blend in. So you must go and learn to be a D. What must I do? What is the area I must do so that at least I can do the D? But I'm not a D. I'm born an S. Is it okay? So you have to learn the skill of being. You cannot go around and find excuses. Since I wasn't born a D, I shall never be. Since I was born an I shall die as an I. Okay? So for me, I learned I'm a very strong C. Plus, my accounting is compliant. Everything is law, you know. This is black and this is white. This is debit and this is credit. No such thing as changing. Okay? But to be an entrepreneur, I have no choice but to learn how to be a kid. How to joke, learn, memorize some jokes so that I can joke. No choice. I just have to learn that so that I become a strong entrepreneur. Is it clear? Even though I was born and both my parents C. So can you imagine how double strong C? So my C score is very high, but I had to learn how to be a D, how to be an I, how to be a S is the hardest one for me. So I was struggling until God gave me a son who is an S. And I said, oh my God, now I know what it is. So I could learn from my son what it is to be. Is it okay? So when you get married, let's say you are a D and an I, you will invariably find a husband who is an S. Because God needs you to be complete. So you will find somebody whom you will find, it's so exciting, he's so different from me. After the first 5 years, he's irritating. Okay, because too different. So you have to make effort to sustain. So even when you go to office, it will be the same. So far, okay? Are you happy? Did you learn something? Yes. So I say thank you. Oh, this too. Both will be the. Because more people in the office are at 69%. So some will be doing that, some.
He doesn't like my story. He wants the result. He doesn't want to stop. So what's the best way?
So many ways, D and I function many ways. Compared to these two, they are fast, they are more results, they are like that. But the I likes to give stories because when they cover up the excuses now. So I didn't do this, but there are too many people here, I cannot come here. They'll just cover up. But the D is very focused. He is very determined to get results. So for you as an I, you need to blend. If he is your boss and you need the salary from him, I need to get the, he's not good in detail. So what are the things I need to do to make him happy? But I'm not sure. So I go and come in with go and find a C. Hey, what are some of the things that need to be done? Get the details step out, then work on it. Because that's your weak area. Cover up all the details by telling stories, by praising people. Instead of doing the work, oh, you look so nice. But the D doesn't like that. Get me the result. So your weakness will be here. So you come here to this one. Is it okay? Okay, any other questions? Okay.
What kind of job will eventually suit very high
Hi. You can be a leader in any organization because you're not doing the work. You're very good in influencing people to do the work. So even in an accounting firm, even though, let's say I'm an I now, I can get my stuff to do because I praise them, I buy for them things, I make them work. They are all C. I can be a good boss to them because I can adjust. I love to tell stories, make them happy. I'm a joker. Everybody likes me. Okay? Shall we stop here? So well done. Thank you for all your participation.
The monkey business illusion. Count how many times the players wearing white pass the ball. The correct answer is 16 passes. Did you spot the gorilla? For people who haven't seen or heard about a video like this before, about half missed the gorilla. If you knew about the gorilla, you probably saw it. But did you notice the curtain changing color or the player on the black team leaving the game? Let's rewind and watch it again. Here comes the gorilla, and there goes a player, and the curtain is changing from red to gold. When you're looking for a gorilla, you often miss other unexpected events. And
Okay, I want to know how we can relate this to our DIS.
You see which person actually gives the answers, like some see the changing of color, then you can see whether they are visual oriented or not.
Okay, that's one perspective. What else? From this video, how can you relate it to this DIS? What's one of the lessons?
Focus on one thing.
Yes, don't focus on one thing. What is that one thing that we tend to focus on? No. In DISC.
How old the trends and weaknesses?
Exactly. The most important thing is most of the time I'm a D. So I'll only focus on my strength and my distance. I forgot about the S and this and all that. I don't care. So that's why I tend to be pushy. You can understand? They will see me as I'm pushy. But for me it's, hey, I need to get the job done. This is the goal and this is when it has to be done. Don't give me all your excuses. Don't give me all your stories. Yeah, just get it done. So if you focus a lot on yourself, because you are that's your strength, that's my strength, that's my strength, then you will miss out on the human aspect of you. You will miss out on the growth that you need to grow, you need to adapt, you need to blend. Is it okay? So you'll miss out on that. Okay? One more minute, the last one.
Unplug and plug it in, man.
Everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it'll go through its whole life believing that it is stupid. We're all born great at something, but as we grow up, we find out all the things we're not so good at. So we spend our life feeling bad about those things, working on our weaknesses, while we take our strengths for granted. But wait, how about him? And her? And them? They focus on the one thing they were great at. They went from ordinary to extraordinary. And you can too. Did you know there are 4 types of genius? And you're one of them. There's dynamo genius, who loves to create, blaze genius, who loves to connect, tempo genius, who loves to serve, and steel genius, who loves the details. Each has a different energy that links to 4 seasons and 4 elements. Great minds from Confucius and Plato to Isaac Newton and Carl Jung study these 4 types. Each has a different natural path, different passions, different strengths and weaknesses. Your winning formula is someone else's losing formula. You have a natural way to learn, to lead, to live, to love, a natural strategy that suits you in relationships, in your work, in social media, even in the design of your day. In fact, if you do anything that feels like hard work, you're already doing the wrong thing. When you know your genius, you can get in your flow. And when you know the genius of your friends, your workmates, your boss, children, family, you can appreciate them for what they are best at, and that brings out the best in them. As for the things you're not so great at, well, there's a genius in your network waiting to do those things for you, with half the time and double the happiness. So take the genius test, discover your genius, then find the genius of your friends and grow your social genius. It will help you to live the life you love, and love the life you live. The genius test is free, and it will set you free.
Nice one. Is that nice? Now you know you're a genius. Okay. Thank you very much again.